Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Ninja Gaiden Sigma. I'm the mysterious JG coming at you from a magnificent city of twilight, sort of. Crystal Skull number 5 and I think maybe 6 are coming up in this level, so I want to keep an eye peeled. Actually, looks like there's quite a few goodies to be found in this level. But for now, I need to make sure that we find Crystal Skull 5, which is sitting behind an enclosed gate at the top of some stairs. There'll be stuff to do. If we start finding something called mini dragons and we haven't found the crystal skull yet, we have gone too far. In the meantime, let's battle on, Xena. You are a dragon, I believe. Oh, but you're also not dead. I thought you were dead. Oh, archers. So I did take a hit. That sucks. But I also found that it was the type of info, or the type of thing that I usually don't use much of, which is the Ninpo one. I gotta remember I have Ninpo. I didn't use it very much in the last game, but it could be fun. This chest can't have anything super important in it because it was not mentioned in the walkthrough. At least I don't think it was. I'm pretty much just looking for bold-faced items that pop up in the walkthrough to make sure I don't miss them. It's like I'm trying to strike a balance between completely ruining the game for myself and missing important stuff. So there must be a balance, right? Where's that crystal skull that I was talking about? Oh baby, we got it. Take a quick second now to find out what's the next thing I need to be looking for. There's mention of the fact of hot flail combos. Eliminate the streets of threats. What? There's an Art of the Flame Phoenix scroll that we need to find. And it is in a chest near a taxi cab. Okay. I can keep an eye out for some taxis. See if I can hijack one and be too big to fit in one seat and have the steering wheel orient itself towards the center for me, Juggernaut styles. Bobo will get it. Damn it, no, I was ultimate techniquing. You guys gotta let me do that. It's one of those things that makes you look cool. How you're ninfoing me, that's not how this is supposed to go at all. Good thing that statue's here, because I've made kind of a bumblefuckery of this. Assuming I can get back down there, I won't leave that statue for later. And I missed, which means I just completely wasted that karma. Ooh, who are you? Fun new friends. Oh, you're here for revenge on the guy that I killed in the cinema scene, aren't you? Finds the pole and jump with X to grab it. Probably need to kill these guys first, right? Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. Well, that being said, maybe leaving some cool treasures. I'd eat some cool treats down here. Hey, Doatech, although it's spelled differently. They're the evil company in Dead or Alive, but is also made by Team Ninja. Okay, yeah, I guess I asked for this, huh? You can hear me furiously smashing buttons, which you are not supposed to do in this game. You're supposed to be stylishly killing guys like that. Let's see what this is about. These are the grains of spiritual life, which I kind of needed some of those. Is there anything else cool hidden around here? Basically got some grains of spiritual life and some karma. Nothing earth-shattering, but worth picking up, especially because I had not actually used the save statue. So it's perfectly legit now that I can go back and use the save statue before I go across on this zip line. Once I go across on like whatever that jumping thing was they told me to do, I don't know that I'll be able to come back. So it seems like now would be a good time to use the save statue. Keeping an eye out for whatever the fuck scroll that was that we said was coming. Good. What's up? They're real good. Oh, and there's a save statue right away anyway. Can I do a diving attack on these guys? That worked out pretty nicely. Don't even need to save or heal. As soon as I say that, watch me suddenly heal desperately. Yeah, boy. Yellow orbs. Muramasa will pay good money for those. Like candy to him. How much money have I got anyway? I pretty much now at the point where I could replenish my stock of healing items. So that wait, they're already replenished. So never mind. Save them up for a rainy day now. Don't know if I can get back up here, so I don't know if there's any point for foregoing that save point. It does not look like I will be able to return here. So let's go ahead and save, even though I'm trying to not use the blue ones unless I actually have taken some damage. Liberation taking bitches. Go. This is a little bit more stylish than I've been managing in some videos. Still not that stylish. Sort of gotta, you gotta finish off a weak enemy to get some orbs before you can really do anything. Now I kind of wish I could get back to that save point we had, although easy difficulty, it seems like they're fairly generous about how much health you get back after each encounter. I no doubt in my mind that on the highest difficulty levels you get no health back. Or very, very little. Footgear. New York Police Department. Right in front of Footgear. M Electronics. TY Research, although it used to say something else probably. Four Greater Fiends, Part 1. Countless millennia ago, long before the existence of other powerful fiends, four great beings rose to power, known as the Kings and Queen of Fiends. Together they split the underworld into four sections, each ruling over their own domain. One the ruler of flame, the next the ruler of storms, the third the ruler of lightning, the last the ruler of blood. Blood. Ocean. I know who you are. Hey, here's a taxi cab. Wasn't I supposed to be looking for a, Oh, fuck. Ninja dogs, or demon dogs. Or some combination thereof. Did I miss one of you? Isn't one of you still alive? They seem to only take one hit and they fly around real fast. You're probably supposed to fight them with flails. At any rate, I'm not sure whether we missed anything. More Poojas will appear. Continue up the street to a dead end. Approach a lone chest near a taxi cab. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a... Oh, here we go. It was near a taxi cab. I guess this is near a taxi cab? Or it's not the chest we're looking for, because Obi-Wan used a Jedi mind trick on me. Or the placements are different. Here's a chest near a taxi cab. It's all back on track, folks. Don't worry, we'll get our ninja skills. Art of the Flame Phoenix. Summon birds of fire to defend you and set your foes ablaze. To equip this Ninbo, do this. Flames underneath your health gauge represent your key. I guess we could equip this for now. We haven't seen it yet. It is at level 1. I guess we will be getting those items that let you level up Ninpos. That must be it there. Go! Cinematic Titanic. Oh, not Cinematic Titanic. Killer Demons instead. Cinematic Titanic was a lot of things, but it was not Killer Demons. Oh man, I hate these guys. I fought them in the next game. He's eating other demons. They seem to be, the flail seems to be, or the staff seems to be pretty good against them though. Ah, damn it. I was so anxious to get it off, I didn't wait for someone to be in range. Motherfucker. Well, there we go. That was, I believe those are the guys we were warned we needed to get this scroll before they showed up. Oh, and he actually, the fact, which I had not read this, but it actually recommends the level 2 Lunar against these guys, so. Clear the area. jump down to the sewers and the game will continue from there. But we do need to keep an eye out for a dead body with a Jewel of the Demon Seal. Ooh. And then we've got quite a ways to go before our next... Actually, we should be finding a glowing blue Muramasa statue before we have any more really key items. So I think we've got a ways to go. We've got to keep an eye out for a dead body that will have a item we want. And other than that, I'd say I was supposed to examine. It's really dark in here. Let's see what we can do before we use that statue. Even if it's just killing this little group. I'm not good at these dogs. Kalis has long since left town, but I don't know that he would approve of this. You know what? No, he mentioned he didn't have a problem with me killing the weird robotic dogs in Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, because he figured that the dogs were pretty much suffering by that point. They weren't really dogs anymore after what the future Nazis of the past had done to them. So here's Jewel of the Demon Seal. Will permanently increase the level of an info spell. Let's hold off until we've got a couple of info spells and see which one we like. I feel like we should have... Well, let's explore this bottom level before we get ahead of ourselves. Alright, good. We've explored the bottom level. That was fun. Alright, now that we've thoroughly explored, now after a thorough search of the first room, it's weird, I'm noticing I have this thing where when I have time to LP, it takes a lot of energy and gumption to decide to get started. But once I do, I'm really getting into this. I'm not going to want to stop when it's time to go to bed. I got work tomorrow. That was kind of wasted. And I should, knowing that they're being fairly... And again, don't know what changes from one difficulty to another, if they're more generous with the contents of treasure chests or what. But, I do kind of wonder if I should be using Ninpo more often, with the assumption that I'll get lots of free Ninpos. And using... I'm trying to, like, forego save statues. I hate these monsters. I keep foregoing save statues so that I can, Don't fade away, magical stuff. I just want to kill this guy with a, Okay, I missed that. In a badly. The game didn't kill me. I'm swimming in sewer water, folks. I kind of didn't think about that until just now. Always assume in these games that there's something hidden at the bottom of water. But does not appear to be the case this time. The technique of unrivaled soaring. This is the thing we were looking for in the last stage. While running on a wall, press X to jump, then hold L to run along the wall. No place is out of your reach. I think we were supposed to jump to... I think I jumped just a little too early. I think we were supposed to run along that wall and then jump and grab a pole sticking out of the wall, which I did not get. No matter. Yep, and then you need it to get back out of this place. Oh, I got a little musical sting to thank or reward me for having done it successfully. I have earned the trophy, learned the unrivaled soaring. The unrivaled soreness. It's in Ryu's muscles. Use the muscles from Brussels. So that all-important yellow orb is gone. I was hoping to take out this one guard who'd been wandering around, but does not seem that's going to work. Oh, and after all that, I get hit like a chump. I jumped into the... Alright, no problem. I was trying to do the technique of unrivaled soaring, obviously, and I didn't quite time it right. Or I didn't even manage to jump onto the wall at all. Alright, back at it. This game is not the easiest game in the world, but certainly the NES... Oh, that was more like an NES styles thing there. You are positioned so that you jump and you get knocked out of the air to your death. Except that I'm not dead. I'm feeling better. No, but seriously, the Ninja Gaiden games are tough, and I know I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, even if it is the default starting difficulty, but no, Ninja Gaiden for the NES, they would not let you... I would have died like several times over having missed that many jumps. I would be out of lives at this point. There's no like, oh, you missed a jump? Okay, well, you land someplace safe, and we'll teach you how to do the technique you need to do to advance. It's like, no, you're fucking dead. This is why young Ryu Hayabusa here really should take better care of the birds he meets in life, because they could become powerful enemies later. What? Come on! I did it right, I swear I did. Alright, so the rest of this video is going to be jumping around in the obligatory sewer level. Trying to learn the drain spell from the bats, even though you're supposed to be rushing to defeat Sorceress Idea. I didn't... I guess you... See, I'm trying to lightly press the button because I thought that was how you run on the surface of water in this game. But instead, I dive as soon as I touch the jump button. Patience, gentle viewer, we'll get through this. You and I together. Eventually, we will know the glory of fighting a dinosaur who's being controlled by technology in a later game. Looks like these big guys just, they felt bad for me and they just left. Seriously think that's what's happening here. Like, oh, I'll give the poor ninja a chance. He doesn't have our super cool spider ninja power. Oh, that wasn't me, that was... Again, I somehow lost track of which ninja I was. I was like, wow, I'm doing well, but I'm like, wait, I'm not using the sword. What's going on? Obliteration technique, motherfucker. So am I supposed to drop down here? Well, if not, I can come back up. But I don't want to drop back down there. This represents progress. Somehow, some way. Am I trying to get up? Because in theory you could using the running around the wall technique, but I think they're too far apart. So you're probably just supposed to go this way. Oh, that's rough, man. The game is fucking with me now. Oof, it's close. I don't want to waste a survival herb here. Ooh, that was bad. That was not good. It was bad. I got totally jumped. Looked like a punk. I guess I need to be using the defensive stance. That is a good time for you to show up, friend. I'm now down 1 healing potion, but that's okay. I got enough money to replace it the next time I get a shot. That looks like death if you fail this jump. Could just be water. Looks like death. Well, hold on. Let's test it out. Oh, it is just water. Alright, let's do our customary check of the water, in case there's cool treasure. It's worth swimming through sewage if we can find, like, the lowest level healing item in the game. Oh man, I'm joking around. There could be a freaking crystal skull down here. Although we'd be better off if we found a Last Crusade or Raiders of the Lost Ark. Void Temple of Doom, just as bad as Crystal Skull, but it's one of those things like, man, remember when everyone thought Jedi was the worst Star Wars movie? Back when there was only one movie that you could call Jedi? Alright, so again, you're getting a low penalty failure, a low penalty for failing a jump zone here. But let's try not to need it. Oh, I hate these. Never figure out how they want me to jump on it. And I also don't seem to be able to control the camera here. Lies of the Thousand Gods permanently increases your max health. I did not notice that in the fact. So this might be another one of those minor changes between Xbox 360 and PS4. And we need to remember this the next time I'm freaking out because I can't find a Life of the Thousand Gods that's listed in the back. It probably means that it was replaced by that one. I can probably just straight jump across, but I feel like you're supposed to wall spring. There's a statue. So close to getting through there without getting hit. But it was not to be. Oh, oh my! Look at you! Oh, all right. Seems to me like you don't want to talk about it. Seems to me like I might as well just commit to the lunar staff. We only got to level up one more time before it's maxed, and then it becomes a good fallback weapon if I start leveling up something else and decide I'm not into it. Can't be strengthened any further at this time. Shoot. Well, in that case, you could go with. I don't really have that much interest in Falcon's Talons. Vigorian Flail could be a good choice because it's good against. If demon fish appear in this game, it would be good. I'm thinking the best thing to level up is probably the Dragon Sword. But I'll tell you what, since it's time to end the video, I will take a brief moment between videos to see if if there's any really strong opinion on what you should be leveling up at this point, because I have no ability to make decisions on my own. But there's about a 90% chance that when we come back, I will level up the Dragon Sword, and I will see you guys then. Sayonara.